Hi guys, welcome to another session of Study PPC. Today we're going to look at how to create a standard display campaign with audience targeting. Audience targeting is a feature provided by Google Ads in which we can target people based on their interest, hobbies, and various behaviors they have on the Google network. So let's begin. In order to create a new campaign for display campaign, we can click on the new campaign button. And now here, based on the goal which you have chosen, you can pick the goal from here and start building the campaign. All right, for this session, I'm going to look at display campaigns. I'm going to choose display here. And we're going to look at a standard display campaign today and see how it works out with audience targeting. You can also provide your website URL over here if you want to. And you can click on continue. And now we are getting into the campaign details page where we have to provide all the details regarding this campaign. So starting off with the first thing, which is going to be the campaign name. You can also give your location targeting. In my case, as you can see, India is already selected. We can also do language targeting by selecting any of the languages of your customers, what they speak from here. You can also give a bidding strategy for this campaign. For now, I want to keep it as maximize conversions. So I'm going to keep it in this particular format. I can also give the budget for this campaign. And now we are getting into the ad group name, which we have to provide here. Once you provide the ad group name, the system will give you an option for doing targeting in two different manners. One is automated and the other one will be manual. Automated is a case wherein the Google Ads algorithm system will look at your site visits, it will look at the best performing keywords in your campaigns and try to find out the right websites to target your ads on them. We are for today, since we are doing audience targeting, so we're going to look at manual targeting wherein we will specifically select audience targeting and see how that works out for us. So now, as you can see, we have the option which says people who you want to reach, and it gives you audiences, demographics, or both, which we can do. For today's session, we're going to look at how to just do audience targeting in detail. So in order to do audience targeting, you can click on the pencil icon, and if you go to browse, you will get all these options starting from detailed demographics, affinity, in-market and life events, remarketing and similar audiences, your combined audiences and custom audiences. Okay, so we're going to look at detailed demographics. Detailed demographics is a case wherein they have created targetings based on people's common traits like parenting, marital status, education, and house ownership status. Okay, so you can pick your audiences from here which are relevant to your business. You can think about the business, the kind of people who come to your website, and based on which choose your targetings from here in this particular manner. Okay, next we have affinity. Affinity audiences is a case or a type of audiences which are created by Google based on the people's interest, hobbies, which they different activities they do around it on the Google network. Google has been recording a tremendous amount of data about people coming to their network. So now they have created this particular audience set which they call as affinity, which is based on people's interest and hobbies. So under this, you will find a lot of subcategories provided to you, which you can select from, which are relevant to your business in this particular manner. When you select them, you can see automatically they are getting added on the right hand side. Okay, and that will be your targeting audience. Next, we have in market, which says what they are actively researching or planning. In market audiences. In market audiences are those audiences, another set of audiences Google has defined, which they say are these are those people who are online most of the time, who are randomly searching through different websites, going through multiple pages, researching, comparing products, and doing impulsive buying. So over a period of time, as we said that Google has been recording a tremendous amount of data about users. They've identified this set of audiences as well. And now under in-market audiences, you will find all these categories being created. If you click on this downward arrow, you will find their subcategories as well. And now you can select the ones which you feel is most relevant for your business. In the same manner, you also have live events. Live events is basically a audience set created by Google based on different events which happens in a person's life. Okay, and around which also you can do advertising. You can target people based on different important events in your life. So you can select those events in this particular manner and do your targetings and reach out to those audiences when they go to such websites. Next is going to be our remarketing, how they have interacted with your business. Remarketing in order to create remarketing, you would require a remarketing list which you would be creating from the audience manager. You have to give certain details, you fill up that form and it will generate a code. You have to get the code pasted on the website and then you come here into the campaign to link that particular remarketing list. Combined lists is something which Google creates on their own based on your website visitors. They look at the kind of searches people are doing, depending on the kind of people are coming to your website, the kind of keywords used in your campaigns. They create an automated list which they call as AdWords optimized list. If you want, you can use this as well for your remarketing purposes. Otherwise, as I told you, you can create your own list through Audience Manager. Next, what we have here is combined audiences. Combined audiences is basically a concept wherein what you can do is you can create a combination of these audiences within itself. Let's say you want to create a combination of affinity and in market. So you can easily do that by creating a new combined audience. You can name the audience and you can select those audiences from here and create various combinations. You can also combine, you can exclude some audiences. There might be some audiences which is not relevant to your business, so you can attach that also here and create various permutations and combinations with their audiences inside audience targeting. And the last one which we have here is going to be custom audiences. Custom audiences is a case wherein what you can do is you can create your own custom audience if you feel that all the targetings which have been provided by Google in audience is not relevant to your business and you want to build your own audience set yourself, then you can build it from scratch over here. You can name the audience and then it gives you two options. One is you can just talk about the interest of your audiences or hobbies or purchase intentions over here and mention them over here in this manner. That's one way of defining your audiences. The other option which you have got is wherein you can put the search queries of what people search on Google related to your business, which again gives idea about the kind of audience you are looking for. As you can see on the right hand side as well, based on the information which you provide, the system automatically gives you certain predictions of what kind of weekly impressions can you get, what kind of gender percentage would you be able to target, even the age categories which you can target based on the details which you have provided out here. So this way, in this manner, you will be able to create your own custom audience for yourself if in case you feel that the information provided by Google, the predefined ones, are not specific enough. So like this, you can cover all the different types of audiences which you want over here and we can save this. Once your audience targeting is done, now we can straight away move to the ad creation process. So here, as you can see, we are going to create a new responsive display ad. On the left panel, we are going to mention the landing page. You will give all the details. And on the right hand side, you would be able to go ahead and see the preview of the ad how it is coming out. So now I have given my final URL and we can attach a logo to this image and the logo. So the system will pick automatically images from your website. It will scan your website and it will pick it up. If you have a Facebook page, you can attach that also, and from there as well, it will try to pick up some images if you have, and a Twitter page also. That is one way of attaching images which you can do. Other than that, what you also have stock images, so you can just mention your business. And now the system will scan the website and see what stock images possibly they have related to your website's content. So you can pick any images from here and attach it in your advertisement in this manner. Once the image is attached, you can start writing the content, okay, of what you want to showcase, what you want to say about your business. Provide as much information as you can. That would be helpful because then it increases the probability of people coming to your clicking on your ads and coming to your website. In this manner, fill as much information as you can. So we give like 5 headlines over here, and then you can also provide a long headline. Here, as you can see, this is the long headline which you can provide. And another description which you can give over here. At the end, you can provide the business name as well, and you can go ahead and add this to the ad group. This is how the ad is going to look like on a mobile device, and this is how it is going to come on the desktop. So like this, in a very simple manner, you can create the whole ad out, and you can add this to your ad group. You also have an option over here that if you feel that you have a tech team and who can create your ads yourself, you don't want to use the tool provided by Google and the options provided by them, you can also get your ads created and upload from here. So with respect to this, Google provides some specifications which you need to keep in mind. So they have some supported sizes and formats which you should be knowing of. Like for example, Google accepts images which are of GIF, JPG, PNG formats. Okay, the maximum size should not be more than 150 KB. And these are all the dimensions which you should be keeping in mind while getting your ads created. Once the ads are created based on this, you can simply come to the campaign, give your audience targeting, and upload over here and run your campaign. So like this, we can create the whole campaign out. So now what's happening is my campaign is getting saved and my campaign is ready to be published. So this is a display audience campaign which we have created today, as you can see, and this is one ad group. If I click on the ad group, I can see my ad over here, which has gone under review, as you can see under status. Now they will take like one business day to check my ads and after which they will let me know whether the ad is approved or disapproved. Once the ad is approved, the campaign can go live. If it is disapproved, then they will send me an email regarding what is the problem with the ad and what policy violation is happening. I will have to make the necessary changes and I can resubmit the ad for a review. You can see over here, if I click on the ad, we can see the preview of the ad of how the ad is coming out to be. So, and if you want to see the audience targeting we did today, you can find that on the left panel under keywords. If you go to audiences, you will find all the audience targetings we did today in this video. Now you can see we have done in-market audiences, we have done affinity audiences, life event, detailed demographics, and custom audiences. So in this simple manner, guys, you can go ahead and create your display campaign with audience targeting. All right. And going forward, I'm going to post more videos related to different types of targeting methods in display. So watch out for that. I hope this video was useful and you are able to understand the concepts. Okay. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comment section. And if you like the video, please like and share it with your friends. Thank you so much for today, guys.